Hey, this is Allie Edwards, and in today's video, I'm introducing you to the Day in the Life collection for 2022. We're going to start off by taking a look at what's included in the Day in the Life kit. Then we'll look at the add-on options, and then we will also take a look at the album. All right, let's start off by taking a look at what's included in this year's kit. I'm actually going to start with the cards. This year for A Day in the Life, we're offering a 4x6 album, and we have 2 documenting days that will be happening over the course of the year. You can read more information about when the first one is going to be in today's blog post, and then the other one will probably be sometime in the fall. The 2 lenses that we're going to use for the documenting days this year, the first one is gratitude, so you can see that includes these 4x6 cards. We've got a title card for you, gratitude for this day, and then we have a bunch, I think there's probably 12 different gratitude cards that just say gratitude, here's the story. So those are all repeats of the same design, but with different colors on them. So documenting probably 12 different things that you are thankful for over the course of the day. The other lens that we're using is pretty generic or pretty, I don't know, basic maybe is the right word. Just focusing on stories from the day. And so you can see we've got a title card here, stories from the day, and then we have journal cards, 3x4 journal cards that say a story, and then AM, PM. And then we have a great little stamp set, a 3x4 stamp set that comes with this that has numbers. So you can put 1, 2, you can add in whatever the morning or evening time it is. Also, you could put details on top of there if you wanted to. Just a really great universal stamp set. So for that first, this is probably the one that we'll do first. The first documenting day is just a general story day, and then the second one we'll do later in the year is most likely the gratitude one. But if you want to do it on your own, you can obviously do it either way at any time. Essentially, Day in the Life is an opportunity to document just what do you do over the course of 24 hours, what happens over the course of one day. So those are the journal cards for this year. Then we have 2 different chipboard sets. We have a brand new large chipboard sheet here. This is 6x8 size. It's got the 1 through 10. It has the half circles here with ing words. So loving, eating, listening, enjoying. One of the things that you could do too is if you are telling a story, your story might be, let's punch one of these out just to show you. Your story might be enjoying, and if that's the case, actually these have adhesive on the back of them, so I don't want to pull these all the way off, but you could put in the chipboard pieces on the bottom, right? That would be a good way to document whatever it is that you're wanting to document. So the ing words are always great as prompts, right? What are you working on? How are you feeling? What are you watching? What are you reading? What are you loving? What are you eating? What are you listening to? And what are you enjoying on one specific day? Other tags and tabs on here, we've got 24 hours in this life. We've got some fun little patterns here that you're going to see pop up in a couple other places in the add-on or the optional shop items that we have. Evening routine, morning routine, making sense of my life through stories, and then also the 1 through 10 there. Now, in addition to that chipboard set, we have a second chipboard set included with this one that are these really fun stars and sunshines and moons that have gold foil on them too. So a new die for us with that one. Love how that turned out. Also included in this kit, let's see, we've got a few different things here. One is a sticker sheet. This is a clear sticker sheet with black writing. These are one of my most favorites. I love when we do these because I love how you can put this directly onto a photo. So especially if you're somebody who doesn't necessarily like to use digital things or put text on your photos on the computer, you can always use something like this. So those are super cute with things obviously related to day in the life storytelling. We also have these fun 3 banners here, love and this and story, that you can use all together or you could use them individually. These are wood veneer banners that you would add your own adhesive to. And then the last thing that's included in this Day in the Life kit is a set of die cut banners. There are some that have sentiments on them and some that are blank. So let's just run through those. Stories from today, normal day, real life, one day, highs and lows, right now, today's story. And one of the things that's great about this kit too is even if you aren't necessarily participating in our Day in the Life project with the community, these are things that you can use in your regular documenting. And here are the ones that you can add your own sentiments to. It's got repeats of a lot of those same shapes, the circle, the tags, the banners, the triangle banners there and this kind of banner too, and then the circle. So that's a look at what's included in the kit. Obviously that comes inside this fun craft pouch with the moons as the design. Next up, let's take a look at the shop items that are available. All right, so we've got a couple of shop items to go along with this release. We have 4 different stamp sets that I'll show you in a minute, but I wanted to start off with these giant wood veneer titles, which are super fun. You may end up using these in a different project or in traditional scrapbooking. They can fit inside your 4x6 album, but they're also great for lots of other things. So we've got around here, story of today, highs and lows, this and that, filled with gratitude, and currently loving. I love these, again, as a title on a project, but also these would work great like on the outside of an album, maybe if you want to do a gratitude album or a this and that album or a highs and lows album or like a today's story album, or even in around here, right? They're all, not only are they fun for titles, but they're great jumping off points for storytelling. So that's going to be one of the options with the Day in the Life release. And then let's take a look at the stamp sets. We've got 2 6x8 stamp sets available with this release. The first one has a variety of sentiments, large handwritten sentiments, right? We've got the basics, current life situation, gratitude for this day, so thankful, today, one day, document, everyday life, one day in this life, today's details, and 24 hours of stories. What I love with us offering some of these larger stamp sets like this is it just gives you a number of more options in terms of things that you might want to do, where these don't necessarily fit just on a 3x4 card, but they're great for traditional pages or larger pages too. So that one turned out really fun. The second 6x8 one we have here is a combination of half circles with some of the ing words, which you're going to see on another stamp set too, just offered in a different way. So these are the dark version with the middle portion of the word. Let's see, what's the word? I'm trying to think of what the knocked out of there. So when you stamp, you get the color with white, right, for where the ing words are. These pieces right here, this piece is the part of the sunshine that we saw on the chipboard. And these are actually flowers that were also on the chipboard. So lots of options for playing around, creating larger flowers if you're wanting to stamp some bigger things. And then we have stories, gratitude, and loving. All right, then in addition to the 6x8 stamps, we do have 2 4x6 sets available too with this collection. You can see here you have some of the same or similar options here, just in a little bit of a different setup. So on this 4x6 stamp set, you're going to have all of the ing words plus an outline version, so just an outline, and then just the dark version. So if you wanted to stamp a color on top of a color, that would be an option with this particular set. So it also has currently on there, so you can stamp above, doing a little bit of a curved word above the ing word. So that one turned out really fun. And then the other one we have here is a really classic set for Day in the Life. It's got a heart inside the circle. It has the Day in the Life stamp with the outline, who, what, where, when, and why, the stuff of everyday life, a dark one that you can stamp first and then have these other ones on top. Good day, hard day, pieces of this day, wonderfully messy real life, today matters, and then we have some banners down here. So thankful, the story, life happens, daily schedule, date, time, and then today along the bottom. All right, let's take a look at the album that we are offering for Day in the Life this year. All right, and then the last thing for our Day in the Life collection this year is a 4x6 album. It's this really fun teal color, and then wait till you guys see the inside. So 4x6 has been a nice size for Day in the Life. We've done it, I think last year we did it in 4x6. And then I think before that we were doing it in 3x8. So the last couple of years we've done it in 4x6. Super easy size. The inside of this album is so fun. What it also includes, in addition to page protectors, so our 4x6 page protectors are a combination of the full 4x6 as well as the 3x4. So you get a combination of both those. And then this little album comes with some additional pages included in it. A couple different cardstock pages. This one that I love, Our Lives Are Made Up of These Moments. And then we did some other really fun things. Remember earlier when I was talking about how the stamps, let me pull those out. Here's that stamp set, right? And so you can see with the stamp set, these are some of the different shapes that are included in there. The leaves, the stems, those sorts of things are all part of this stamp set. So if you love the look of this, that might be a stamp set that you would want to add to your collection there. We also did, so these are like chipboard, coated chipboard pages. So that first one just has the sentiment on it, and then you could easily put a photo or a journaling card on the back. And then we've got 2 in here that have see-through holes, which I think are super fun. So you could have a photo behind there, you could have text, you could mix them up. We just thought this was really a fun way to play around with adding a little bit of something different into Week in the Life. And then this one says enjoying, which could obviously be cut down, or you could add a photo to the back there. And then this one, this time we did 2 pockets, 2 4x6 pockets. They both have a pattern on them. You can see it looks really cool against the white there. And then the other one here is a sunshine. So whether or not you use these both in this album or in another project, that is what is included with the kit. So again, this year we've got those the story theme with the ing words as well as gratitude. So those are the 2 lenses that I'll be using and be adding into this album here. All right, if you guys have any other questions on the Day in the Life collection, you can check out today's blog post. Also, we do have a documenting day set, which is Thursday, March 10th. That will be the day that we do the first documenting day for this year, and then the second day will be later on in the year. We won't have a second collection release, so this is your time to grab these different pieces, the Day in the Life kit and or the album if you want to use that. I know that some people definitely love the kit, and then they take the Day in the Life pieces and use that in Project Life or in a 6x8 album. Just kind of depends on if you like to have a separate album, but we do have this one available for you guys if that is what or how you like to document Day in the Life. As always, like I said, let me know if you have comments in the questions, or let me know if you have questions in the comments below. And looking forward to telling a story, telling our own stories of days in our lives, right? Individual days in our lives coming soon.